What is up guys, welcome back to another GeekaWhat video, and today we're reviewing MSI's new GTX 1080Ti Gaming X Trio. It certainly looks the part with a sleek backplate design, RGB implementation and a new triple fan cooler, but is it worth your cash? Let's dive in and you guessed it, find out. Looking at the design of this card, and you just can't help but to go, wow, it looks incredible. The three front fans at MSI claim to produce 22% more air pressure over a standard GPU fan, whatever they're defining that as, and the dark grey and black colour scheme make this thing look both stealthy and incredibly cool. There's really nice RGB implementation at the top that is a little bit small for my liking, but does the job fairly decently, with red LED accents at the front of the card. I'd love to see this be an RGB as well, but MSI are kind of sticking to their guns here with their main black and red colour theme. You can get a 1080 Ti from MSI with their lightning cooler, which isn't quite as high end as this card, but does ditch any red accents whatsoever. In terms of a couple of technical specifications, this card in its various modes has boost clocks ranging from 1582 MHz to 1683, and base clocks ranging from 1480 MHz to 1569. Compare the gaming speed with the Asus GTX 1080 Ti Strix cooler and they're nearly identical. The final tech specs of the card show that this GPU has a TDP, consumes around 250 watts of power, that power provided by dual 8-pin power connectors. Taking this power consumption into account and all of your other parts, of course, I would recommend between a 650 and 750 watt power supply unit for a build with a single MSI 1080 Ti card in it, and that will cover you just fine. Something reputable from the likes of Cooler Master, Corsair, EVGA is going to do the job perfectly. Looking at the card physically, it's a very long GPU, around 325mm with a width of 140mm and depth of 48mm. The card does come in at over 1 kg in weight, which is really heavy, and MSI actually include an anti-sag GPU bracket in the box, which is a nice touch. I actually featured this card in a recent build guide series, which can be checked out in the card section here, and used a vertical GPU mount on Cooler Master's new H500P case, and that works really well because this card is going to sag a lot in a standard horizontal installation configuration. That's enough of me talking though, let's head into some benchmark numbers when this graphics card is paired with an i7-8700K, all settings of course maxed out in the latest AAA titles. So that about wraps it up for today's review of MSI's brand new GTX 1080 Ti. I really do recommend this card. The cooler on it is fantastic, the design is superb. Overall it provides a really nice end user experience with ultimately some performance figures that match up with the tech specs on paper. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe with the button down there and turn on push notifications for more videos from me so you never miss any of my reviews or PC builds. Check out some of my other content here, subscribe to the channel with this big button, and as always we'll see you in the next GeekaWhat video.